Okay, so we are left here. Let's see here. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so we were left here, right?
Yes, mister.
Do you remember?
Yes, mister. We did number 1 and 2.
What?
Mister, can you hear me?
Yes, right now, yes.
Okay. Uh, we did number 1 and 2.
Okay, great. So the relative pronoun combines two sentences into one sentence. Okay, that's the video. Talia made the video. So how would you combine these two?
Um, that's the video that
Okay,
Talia made.
great. Okay, so let's do something else. How would you combine these two?
That is the team.
Okay,
In this case, it's like an object. It's who or that.
team is a thing, so
Okay,
you
that.
need to use which or that.
Okay, that is the team that I support.
Great. Let's do another one. Uh, okay, can you join these two?
That is the candidate who is leading in the polls.
Great job. Okay, so in this case, the object adjective process, the relative pronoun is the object. In object adjective process, the relative pronoun is the object of the adjective process, of the verb in the adjective process. In the following sentence, the verb is heard. The object of the verb is conversation. We heard the conversation. The conversation will clear Nick's name. When the sentence changes to an adjective clause, the object of the verb is the relative pronoun that. Okay, so notice that the relative pronoun always comes first in an adjective clause. So here, uh, how would you join these two sentences?
we hear the conversation that will clear Nick's name.
Great. Okay, so okay, so great job there. So here in this sentence, we heard the conversation that will clear Nick's name. Here, the relative pronoun, what is the relative pronoun in this sentence?
The conversation. Or it's we hear the conversation.
No, the relative pronoun, let me show you this. Here, the relative pronoun is that.
Okay.
So what's the relative pronoun here?
It's the same that.
Great. Okay, so here in object adjective clauses, the relative pronoun is the object of the verb in adjective clause. Okay, the conversation, in the following sentence, the verb is heard. The object of the verb is conversation. So, okay, so here, what is the adjective clause?
Mister, can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay. I don't remember well that, but I think it's will clear Nick's name.
That will clear Nick's name.
That's the adjective clause.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That will clear Nick's name. Okay, so, okay, so, the adjective clause is that will clear Nick's name. Great. So here, I don't know if you have any questions with 3 and 4, maybe.
No, Mister.
Okay, great. Let's go to 5 and 6. So when we can use the relative pronoun, who or that when the object of the adjective clause is a person. There is someone who I have to see to go see. There is someone that I had to go see. Okay, so here that is less formal. Okay, that is less formal. Okay, so in the TOEFL you need to use who instead of that. Okay, so here you could say like instead of that is the candidate who's leading in the post, you could also say that is the candidate that is leading in the polls. Okay, so these two would work because you're talking about a person here, candidate, who and that. And well, let me show you something else. Uh, I don't know if you've got any questions with who or that, maybe.
No, mister.
Okay, great. So when you have like, there's also one that is whom. Uh, let me show you this. I call Roberto. Roberto. Uh, okay, how would you join these two sentences?
Mm, I called Roberto. This is a case that we need a whom,
Uh, well, mm,
but not
uh,
necessary.
no, in this case, okay, if you say like I call Roberto,
Who
okay,
is a
hold
smart person?
on. Yes, you could say that. I call Roberto, who is a smart person. This is good. But if you're trying to say Roberto, can you do it like
Uh, it's Roberto, whom is a smart person.
yes, okay. Roberto, let's do it like again. Okay, hold on. Um, okay, so Roberto, whom I call, is a smart person. Okay, because you called Roberto, right? So you call him. So you're trying to insert this in here.
Okay.
I don't know if you get it.
And what's what is the real meaning of whom?
It's the same as who, but it's used for object. Let's do another one. Okay, let's do another one.
Okay.
All right. Mm, mm. Okay, so here I called him. Yes, I called him. He I called him, and we could say also that mm, he is Can you please join these two?
Okay, Mr. Um, I called Fernando.
No,
who-
you first use this one.
Okay, okay. One of the smartest person in the room
One of the smartest people. Sorry,
is
people.
smartest people in the room is Fernando, who I called.
Okay, so here who I call. Here you use whom I call. Why? Because this is an object. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the object of the verb call. It's not the subject. Okay, it's the
Okay.
object.
The the main is called the main verb, the subject.
No, the subject is I. The verb is called, and Fernando is the object. It's not the subject. The subject is I.
Okay, Mister.
Let's do another one so that you understand. Can you join these two?
Mm, one of the smartest people in the room is Fernando, whom is from Japan.
No, who is from Japan? Because here Fernando is the subject.
Okay, now I get it.
Now you get it, right?
Yes.
When it's the object, you use whom. When it's the subject, you use who. Okay?
Okay, Mister.
So, let's continue. And we use that or which when the object is a thing. In this case, let's write. Hmm, I don't know. My car is blue. I love my car. Can you please join these two?
Yes, mister. I love my car, which is blue.
Great. Or you could also say what else?
I love my car that is blue.
Great. You can use two things when we are talking about an object. A car is an object. Okay. So,
Okay.
well, any questions with 5 or 6?
No, mister. It's clear.
Okay, relative pronouns don't change forms. They're the same for singular and plural objects. They're also the same for male or female. Okay, so this is pretty obvious. That's the men who I saw, those are the women who I saw is the same because even if there's men, women, multiple, you use who or that. And for things, you use that or which. Okay, so, and we often leave out the relative pronoun. This is very common in informal conversations and in writing. Uh, Here you could say, instead of Talia is the one who wants to see, you could say, Talia is the one Nick wants to see. Or Newsline is the show I always watch. You could leave out who and that. Okay, you could leave it out. But this is very informal. I wouldn't recommend this in the top. Okay, so you could also say like, I love my car. No, you cannot like erase here, but in these two cases, you can erase this or that. But it's very informal, so don't do that. That's gonna be much better if you don't do it.
Okay,
Okay.
mister.
Any questions? Number 1 to 8.
Mm, no, mister. And number 8, it's not in all cases.
Yes, not in all cases, but try not to use it. Very simply, because nobody really. In the top, you need to put all the relative pronouns. It's much better instead of erasing.
Okay, mister.
Okay, so let's continue here.
Hi, TV news is amazing. The latest news can be seen by people everywhere at the same time. So by now, Nick's story must be known all over the place. Can be seen and must be known are passive modals. We're going to learn more about them today.
Okay, can you please read?
Yes. Verbs can have either an active or a passive form. We use the active form of a verb when we want to focus on the agent, the doer of the action. Talia is going to interview Nick later in the day. The example focuses on Talia, the one who may interview Nick. We use the passive form of the verb when we want to focus on the receiver of the action. Nick is going to be interviewed by Talia later in the day. The example focuses on Nick. All verb forms, present past, present and past continuous, present and past perfect, etc., can be used in the passive. We can also use modals in the passive. To form a passive modal, we use a modal plus be plus the past participle. The recording can be edited.
Okay, 3 and 4.
We use can with the passive to talk about present or future ability. The World Cup matches can be seen all over the world. We use could with the passive to talk about past ability. Nick's innocence couldn't be proven without Talia's help. We use could, may, might, and can't with the passive to talk about future possibility or impossibility. Dean might be sent to jail for framing Nick. The interview may be scheduled for later today.
Okay, 5 and 6.
We use should, ought to, and
Yes.
had better with the passive to talk about advice. The Soccer Federation ought to be told right away about Nick's innocence. We use have to and must with the passive to talk about necessity. The recording had to be edited.
Great. So, verbs can have active or passive forms. Active we use when we want to focus on the agent. Talia is going to interview Nick later in the day. The example focuses on Talia. Okay, and the passive is Nick is going to be interviewed by Talia later in the day. Here is focus on Nick. Okay, so let me show you some more examples. I ate the strawberry pie. The strawberry pie was eaten by me. I bought a Honda car. A Honda car was bought by me. The sun rises from the east. East is where the sun rises from. Rema can do skydiving. Skydiving can be done by Rema. Okay, so here you have the active sentence. I ate the strawberry pie. The strawberry pie was eaten by me. So here we're focusing on the strawberry pie. That's the object, right? Because an object of a verb, do you remember objects of verbs?
What, mister?
Do you remember the object of verbs?
The object of verbs?
Yes. What is the object of the verb? Do you remember that?
I think yes. The object of that verb is strawberry pie.
Great, that's the object. Because it responds to the question what? What did I eat? Did I eat? I ate the strawberry pie. Okay, I bought a Honda Civic, a Honda car. So the Honda car is the object. It becomes the subject, basically. The sun rises from the east. Here the same. And here Rema can do skydiving. Skydiving can be done by Rema. I don't know if you get any questions with number 1.
No, mister, it's clear.
Okay, so let's do number 2. We could also form these with models. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna create this example. They can do it, it can be done. Okay, I'm gonna put this and please help me. Okay, please help me to do this. They can do it. How can I write this in passive voice?
In passive voice?
Yes.
Okay. It can be done by they or
Yes, it can be done. You could also say by them, right? But only without the doer. Let's do that. You could sell your car. How would you transform that into passive voice?
Your car could be sold, or could,
Great.
yes,
Yes. So, he might fix the refrigerator.
the refrigerator might be fixed by him.
Great. They may make a donation.
A donation may made by them.
This is not correct. Something is missing here.
Okay. They may make a donation. A donation, but may not replaces. Okay, I think it's the verb be.
Okay, where does it come?
A donation may be made by them.
Great. Great job. Any other question with number 2?
No, mister.
Okay. Here we use can to talk about present or future ability. And we use could with passive voice to talk about past ability. Like here, as we said, right? We already seen this. They can do it, it can be done. This is one example. You could sell your car could be sold. Let's do another one. They can suspend it. How would you do this? They can suspend it.
Passive voice.
Yes.
Okay. He can be suspended.
Great. Great.
Yeah, I have a question, mister.
Yes.
In this case, he can be suspended. It's or well, the sentence in active voice is they can suspend him in present or future. In present.
Yes.
And
This is future ability. This is also future ability. Because they can
both?
suspend him in the future also.
Okay, yeah, I understand now.
It could be both.
I was confused because I think the first is in present and the second one is in past or something like that.
No, both of them can express future. He can be suspended. Let's say they can suspend him tomorrow. We could say this. He can be suspended tomorrow. In this
Okay,
case, both are future. Or you could say he can suspend him today. This expresses present, today. So this works for present and future
okay, Mr. Thank you.
ability. They couldn't suspend him yesterday. How would you do this one?
He couldn't be suspended yesterday.
Great. This is past ability. Okay, so this is present ability. Present ability. This is also present ability. This is past ability. Past ability. Sorry, future. This is future. I'm sorry. Future. This is future. This is present. This is present. This is past. This is past. Okay. And this could, may, might, and can. You have here an example. We could, we might, we may. Let's do another one. We can. They can sell his car. How would you do this one?
His car can be sold.
Great. Okay, any questions with 3 or 4? Maybe?
Could, may, might, and can't is just for future. Or
No, it's like he might fix the refrigerator. It could express present or future also.
okay, because in number 4 you say that
It's
is
future,
about
yes.
future.
It can express the future, yes, but it can also express the present.
Okay,
It
mister.
can express the present, okay? I don't know where does it say that. But it can express the present here. It's a good question. He might fix the refrigerator. We could say right now. The refrigerator might be fixed right now. So in here, it expresses present, but it could also express future. You could sell your car tomorrow, or your car could be sold tomorrow. So here it expresses future. They may make a donation right now. So it can express present or future. They can sell his car.
Mister, sorry, can you
No
hear me?
problem. Yes, I can. I can.
Okay, thank you, mister.
Okay, so I don't know if you've got any questions.
Not mister.
Okay, let's move on then. We use should, ought to, or oughta. It's pronounced oughta. And had better with the passive voice to talk about advice. So all oughta, this is pronounced like this, oughta. But the meaning is the same as should. Okay, so it basically has the same meaning. Like, I don't know, he should call you. They should give me my money back. Can you please do this in passive voice? He should call you and they should give me my money back.
Okay, mister. You should call you. You should be called by him.
Okay, and they should give me my money back.
My money should be given. My money should be given back by them.
Great. So if I said, instead of he should call you, he ought to call you, that is the same. How would you do this in passive voice?
He
He ought to
ought
call you.
he ought to call you. You ought to call. You ought to
Okay,
call.
oughta? No, it's not call.
It's the same
The
form.
same.
Okay. You ought to be called by him.
Great. And here, if I said they should give me my money back instead of they ought to give me my money back.
My money ought to be given back by them.
Okay, that's great. And if we use had better,
Had better?
yes, had better is for advice. Like I say, más te vale. You'd better study for tomorrow
Okay.
or Friday.
In the second sentence, maybe?
Call him, or you'd better call him by Friday. How would you do this?
Okay, mister. Now I do
The
the two
passive, yeah.
the passive voice of that sentence.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Okay. He had better be called by you on Friday.
By Friday, okay.
Oh, I can use by 2 times.
Yes, you can use because it has a different meaning.
Okay, mister.
And by you by Friday, yes. Okay, I don't know if you've got any questions with number 5.
No, mister.
Okay, so let's do number 6.
I read number 6.
No, we can use, we use have to and must with the passive to talk about necessity. The
Okay.
recording had to be edited. Like, I don't know, you must do your homework. You have to do your homework. You must pay. You must loan me money. You have to loan me money. How would you do the passive for first one? You must do your homework.
Your homework must be done by you.
Okay. The second one, you have to do your homework.
Your homework have to be done by you.
Has to be
Has.
done by you. Yes. You must loan him money.
Okay. He must loan is like prestar.
Yes.
Okay. He must it's okay. I think it's the object is money.
It could be either. You could use either. Yes, money.
Like Money must
Okay.
be loaned by you to him.
Yes. Or you could have said he must be loaned money. He must be loaned money.
He must be loaned money.
Yes, you could use both.
In
Consider-
in that case, the meaning of the phrase is él se debería prestarse.
Debería ser prestado, yes. Debería
Okay.
ser prestado. No tiene una traducción directa en español, ¿no? Es diferente. Pero sí se puede más be loaned.
Okay, mister. And the last one is he has to be loaned money by you.
Great. Any question with number 6?
No, mister.
Okay, great. Let's move on. We're gonna begin C4. Can you please read?
Yes, mister.
Read out loud.
Listen. Predict topics of conversation. Listen for specific information about events in people's lives. Listen for main ideas about people's relationships. Listen to the key ideas in short testimonial speeches. Speaking, talking about intentions, talking about plans, wishing someone luck, asking for future updates, grammar, adjective clauses, review and expansion, auxiliary verbs for emphasis, review of phrasal verbs, pronunciation, stress in phrasal verbs, vowels followed by R, reading and vocabulary, getting the meaning from context, understanding main ideas and details, writing, pre-writing technique, take notes, task, write a summary of reviews of a classic film, skill, summarize main ideas.
Okay, any question regarding vocabulary here?
Mm. um, no, mister. No.
Can you please read this from here?
Okay. Video listening. Watch the video and answer questions about information and ideas in it. Learn more about body language and other cultural aspects of the video. Vocabulary. Learn the meaning and usage of these phrases with break. Break a habit, break a law, break a promise, break a record, break a story, break a sweat, break new ground, break somebody's heart, break the ice, break the news to somebody. Speaking. Learn expressions you can use to talk about intentions. I've been meaning to call you. Talk about plans. What are you planning to do? With someone luck, I'm sure everything will work out. Ask for future updates. Keep me posted. Grammar. Learn to express yourself using adjective clauses. Review and explanation. Is Talia Santos the reporter who broke the story? Auxiliary verbs for emphasis. It does seem like yesterday. Review of phrasal verbs. Things have worked out for you, Nick. Task listening. Listening to the speeches given at a party for Talia. Match the quotes with the correct person. Pronunciation. Practice your pronunciation of stressing phrasal verbs. Amy called me up. I just found out the news. Vowels followed by R. Work perfect care here. Reading. Read an article about ending in movies. On the web. Research classic films. Summarize. Reviews of a classic film.
Great. Any questions here?